was a 5X in them jeans.
Yeah, that
Where you
shit.
had to sit like this just so
It swallowed them. It swallowed the fuck out of you. Be like, nowadays, when you think about it, you be like, what the fuck was y'all thinking?
It ain't even that. It's like, I used to talk to y'all niggas.
We used to think that shit was cute.
Yo, I used to get so I wear like, I've always been like a 32, 34 at men's size, right? I was wearing like a 43. So like, even if I had a belt on and the motherfuckers was still sagging down.
Why?
I don't know. I don't know why I was wearing like them big ass t-shirts. I don't understand why we was wearing them motherfuckers.
Because y'all was basically wearing t-shirt dresses before we was wearing t-shirt dresses.
Hey, relax.
Man, honestly, I think 99% of the reason why people back, at least where we went to high school, was why they wore baggy jeans so that we could fit our gym shorts underneath. Because we're playing basketball anytime, man. Like we'll catch a bus, go to the other side of the base, go hoop in the gym over there. Like that was almost a daily thing, man.
This mother Robert Gunner, he be think we talk about white people. We ain't say shit about white people, man. They ain't said nothing.
Ray, you know how you will go to a house and steal a t-shirt. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. Well, now this still was like 10 years ago, but still, right? They made it what, 2012? No.
Yeah.
So no, it's about 16.
Okay.
I'll tell you what motherfucking Trent I was tired of. I mean, not tired of, but didn't want to go away. I want that Jersey era to continue.
It's still kind of here.
I wear jerseys now because I'm 38 and I don't give a fuck. But when I could,
it's still kind of here.
No, Jay-Z started having motherfuckers wearing. I was going out looking for French cuff shirts and not realizing them bitches cost $80 a pop.
Yeah, then you got to get the clips too.
I'm like, a jersey, $60. They don't care about the stitching.
Yeah, I still got some nice jerseys in the closet, man.
I still wear my jersey. Fuck
still
y'all.
Got. How long have you had said jerseys?
Man, I have a couple jerseys from not too long after I was in high school.
Are the players still active?
Negative. No, I did. The last jersey that I did get was it was the last year Ginobili was in the league, and and then Nike. I think before that has only been sponsoring the jersey game for the last couple of years. So I was like, I'm gonna get a Ginobili jersey before he retires. Because it'd be hard to kind of really find after that. So that was my last jersey I got. That's my favorite player ever.
I only have two jerseys. I have a Luka jersey and I have a Kobe jersey.
I wish I would have got Kobe stuff back then, but I'm such a diehard Spurs fan. It would have been kind of like blasphemy if I would buy Kobe stuff, but I love Kobe as a player.
It's a baseball jersey, so I know it's not real, but it got his number on it and his colors.
As long as you feel good in it, it doesn't matter.
It matched my shoes, so that's all I really cared about.
I seen a dude yesterday.
I can't hear you, Ray.
No, you still can't hear you. Ray's having technical difficulties out there.
Oh, no.
I know, right? That leaves you, Lena. I seen a dude yesterday. He had on a Deion Sanders jersey, right? The Atlanta Falcons joint. And that's a hard ass. Like, I got that jersey.
Deion Sanders played for the Falcons?
Yeah. That's when he first entered the league. He got drafted as a Falcon.
Damn.
And that's when he was talking.
I just remember him as a Cowboy.
Yeah, he was talking cash shit back then. But
I thought he was talking cash shit as a Cowboy.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was mad as fuck. I was like, he's like, my girl got me a goddamn Cam Newton jersey. And Cam Newton ain't done playing, but
you're gonna get off of Cam.
10 years from now, if you wear that Cam Newton jersey, you're gonna be like, yo, that's hard.
My thing is just let people. If a dude want to walk around,
he's mad at his girl though.
I ain't buying no jerseys, no, unless you specifically tell me who it is and what team they play for.
Jerseys.
I'll buy some shoes in a minute. I ain't buying no fucking jersey.
on the more serious level of the jerseys and stuff like that, that stuff is so hot right now the past few years. As soon as new draft classes come out, like people are going to buy all the new gear already, everything like that, because there's so much chance that some of these guys are gonna pop and be future Hall of Famers. Like I'm into like baseball cards, basketball cards, stuff like that. And
they trade them digitally now, right?
Yeah, they do like NFTs and stuff like that now. But that is such a hot market right now, man. But it's exhausting, man. It's like one of those things where you have to
crazy.
You need money to make money type deals.
Man, fuck that.
So just a scarcity issue on it, man. It's just been crazy, bro. And but back in high school, it was nothing like that, man. You can just go to a store and like buy what you want because it was there. Now it's just like this.
Oh, they're doing that shit with everything though. Shoes is crazy right now.
Bro.
Like if it's a cool ass new pair of shoes, they only make 15 of them, and motherfuckers just buy them and sell them like. Like you got motherfuckers that deliver shoes. That's their job. Like $300-$400.
I don't know. I guess I just kind of stuck with one brand. I wear majority of my closet is fucking Converse. I got a shit load of Converse.
I don't give a shit either. I ain't never been the Jordans guy. My dad didn't buy me that shit. That nigga bought me whatever the fuck was in Foot Locker. And I'm talking about this is fucking 10th grade. He's still buying Foot Locker shoes. I didn't have a choice in the matter. So I was never the dude lining up for Jordans. They wasn't that damn important.
I could get Jordans if I wanted to, but I never wanted them.
Gotcha. Lucious Williams and Friendz podcast episode 100. I know that's what part we're supposed to clap and do whatever we do.
I was jigging.
No, 100. If you watching, tell us congratulations or something. Shit, feel like you go up. Like, we got 7 comments.
What?
Hey, turn up.
Shot. Shit.
Fuck that. I'm Pandemic Proof Lou. Got my friends that's with me for the 100th time. Not in a row. We got Big Lena. Got Raynetta. Got Matt Suey. How you guys doing? How was y'all's weeks?
Long week.
Yeah, last week was overtime, so I'm kind of sad.
Okay. Y'all not starting this shit off with the love we need.
My week was fine. Let's see. Last weekend I had a birthday party. Then I worked 4 days this week, and then I had a wedding on Friday this week.
Well, you're the most going to weddings person I've ever seen in my life.
I got a wedding next weekend.
You always.
When I tell you I am over weddings and wedding season, like everybody who want to have these fall weddings, I'm over all of this shit.
You be at a wedding every month.
Girl, I don't mind going to the wedding. I hate being in it. Like the one that's coming up, I'm in this bitch. And I hate that because now I am fucking obligated to whatever bullshit you want to put me through. I'm obligated because I got to go buy a fucking dress. I got to be stuck with you hoes. But other than that, yeah,
I ain't been in a nan wedding.
Look here, y'all are spoiling the mood. People are leaving as we are talking right now.
People are leaving.
Negative fucking energy. I had an amazing fucking week. Okay.
Well, you asked the question, sir, and we answered.
For the 100th time.
For the 100th
I had an
time,
amazing week, guys. Amazing things happened. I got to do some amazing comedy, and that shit's amazing.
Can we find another adjective?
Right.
No. This is the point I'm trying to prove. Mm-hmm. And we're at this amazing podcast for the 100th time.
Is that why you're wearing that amazing ass jacket?
Hey, black women ain't oh, black women are roast you at the highest point to bring you back down. And right now, to laugh so hard. I ain't never heard her laugh that hard. I've been wanting to say the same thing.
She was sitting there thinking the same.
didn't want to say that. Look, this is
I hadn't even paid attention to the jacket. We love you, man. We love you.
That's what I love about black women. Black women will really roast you back.
Oh, shit.
Sometimes they should cut a little deep. You know?
It's nice.
No,
It's fitting.
The jacket's fly, man. The light is hitting it.
Right. How you know it's glistening?
It's good,
what Birdman
it's
say? It's shining and glistening.
Hey.
Yeah, you look like a Haitian drug dealer.
Okay. Okay. Oh, and y'all I got a key out of it. Okay. I see where we at tonight. I'm gonna take this damn jacket off, but I don't look like a bitch. I was like, I can't take jokes either. Okay.
Well, if y'all keep that jacket on, you was fine.
Right. Shit.
Hey, I got a question. Lena, Raynetta, Matt, you did the show last week. Y'all been on probably over half of the shows, right?
Yeah.
How has podcast changed y'all's like vision of the world, or just getting shit out? And like, has it changed you? Has it made you think of shit differently? Have you been?
It has definitely changed me. I think I said this maybe midway through, how going back and looking at some of the episodes, I wasn't as good as a communicator as I thought I was.
We learned, you know.
But seeing that we have to take turns and listening to each other here, it's helped me do it like with my kids and shit. So it definitely has helped.
You know, we learned niggas don't listen.
Girl, oh shit. Just loud and wrong, girl. Just
yes.
Loud and wrong.
Yes, baby.
I listen.
But for me, I think
I'll listen.
You say what?
I said I think I'll listen. I don't be listening for real.
No,
I know I don't be listening because you be.
You don't.
You know. You have this face that says I ain't listening to shit.
Yeah,
and when something pop in your head, you just gonna blurt that shit out. Just to change on.
Unfortunately.
So,
but go ahead right now. How's it changed?
I ain't gonna say it has changed me, but because I always kind of said how I felt. So but like Lena said, it has allowed me, helped me a little bit to get to the point a little faster after dealing with y'all. You know, you got to get your point out there, because if you don't, you know, you might get ran over, or the topic.
What the fuck is she talking about?
So it has forced me to be like, nah, let me go ahead and say how I feel. Let me be first. Let me get this shit out the way, and then, you know, whatever comes after comes after.
Right. Matt, I know you had started a podcast, right?
I mean, I was thinking about it, man. It's just, but when you work full time and then your second job starts when you come home with the kids and, you know, taking care of the house, you get burnt out real easy, bro. So you kind of like real picky on like where you kind of focus your energy at, you know what I mean? But it's still something that that I definitely want to do, man, because I've always been an open book, you know what I mean? Like I have no shame. I've had a lot of different experiences growing up and going through my adult life. So I've always had a preconceived notion of what podcasts were, you know. So once it started happening, I'm like, fuck, bro, like, because there's been situations in my life where I know like my life could be like a movie, like how American Pie was, you know what I mean? This so like I've been through a lot of crazy shit in my life, you know what I mean? So and then you just see like everybody else's success out there, you know, when they actually get down into it and start focusing on what content that they want to put out there. I think podcasts are pretty badass, man.
Yeah. See, I realized after doing 100 episodes how hard it is to get motherfuckers really interested in what the fuck you doing. I understood how hard it is to keep everybody on the same schedule or whatever, because especially when you do it with other people. Like when I was doing one-on-one, it was more so like, if I start the pod at 8, somebody will call me at 7:50 and be like, yo, I can't show up. And it's just 2 people. So now I'm just like, yeah, that notification I gave.
Yep, never mind, take it away.
Yeah, so like, for me, it's just finding people that want to do it, finding people that are actually passionate about it, and then putting shit out and working through the shit. And I feel like our original crew, shout out to Keisha, shout out to Buddy, shout out to BJ, Kimbro's on a couple shows, Chris Crowder, Kevin White. Like, shout out to all those people. Everybody that's ever done the show. Because it just put everybody in a spot to where, like, we had to work around each other. And sometimes we had great chemistry, and other times you'd be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with such and such?
I think what is most interesting, man, is say like you might not have 1 million views, but like you can say for yourself, bro, like I was consistent and did this shit every week. You know what I mean? Because like everybody has like great intentions and like ideas. Most off ideas, a lot of times people just know when to start, but like when they do start, like it's very small percentage of them that stay consistent.
Mm-hmm.
So that shows work ethic, and you're just following through on really a promise to yourself. You know what I mean?
And so that's you because you've been on almost every episode. That's for you because you have really been on. I think what you missed one when you was in Vegas.
Yeah, just
think about it. Yeah.
And some nights it was some nights that shit was hard. Like it's hard, like because you don't want to tell your friends like, yo, you talking too much. Shut up.
Buddy with a bottle. Lady with her bottle, He's like,
boy, I don't know why, and I still don't understand.
I used to argue the fuck out of that one day.
He makes my ass itch just on any given occasion. Like,
Buddy's supposed to be on tonight.
I've never met somebody that I've never physically met that just irks me the fuck like that. Like, my cousin had to call me and say, hey, you like him or something? I'm like, nah. He just irks the fuck out of me.
My wife's best friend is like that. And I really try.
It be like that, though.
You have to look back at the...
There are some people in the world like you... And it's crazy because when I go get my nails done, the lady who owns the shop, her daughter, I don't have any really dealings with her. She waxes and she does not wax me. I don't. But for some reason, her voice and her presence irk my soul. And so my nail tech, when she be doing my nails, she's like, there go your friend. I'm like, shut the fuck up. She's like, and she'll just bust out laughing because she knows, like, I don't know what it is about her, but I don't like her. I don't like her.
And I can't even say I don't like him. Like, he cool, but that nigga irritates the fuck out of me.
Her presence.
Women are more mean than men in that respect. For real, because my wife, like, we'll just be out, like, sitting somewhere, we'll be just people watching, and she'll let me know that she has a problem with somebody over there. I'm like, why? Like,
you get a vibe.
Yeah, I was like, yo, you need to chill out and just eat your appetizer.
Not looking too hard, or like
I get vibes off of people. Like, I could usually deal with a lot of people, but some people just you feeling like, oh shit, nah, not them.
Well,
they ain't right.
Out, Vic Lano right now, Matt Seward. I've been that guy. I've been that guy. You got like, oh, hey, here come this nigga. I've got that feeling in many rooms. Wow. Here he come with his motherfucking jokes. Like, I'm mad. I just failed this test, and here he come.
Same.
Yeah, I've been that guy. Like, what's coming with me, and I had to like shift from being that guy because people were really getting in their feelings about the shit.
I've probably been that girl, but I haven't really paid too much attention.
Oh Lord!
Yeah, I don't think I've cared if I was that person.
That's what I'm saying. I haven't.
I know there's people that don't like me.
This ain't made for everybody.
I know there's people that don't like me.
You see how women rationalize? Like, yo, they blame it on you.
This ain't made for everybody.
It's your problem if you don't like me.
It is. Like, it's not. Am I supposed to change myself every time somebody has an issue with me?
No. Hey, I didn't say that. And
if I don't like you, then you did something for me not to like you. Or like your vibe, and gave me the vibe that I don't like you. So it's all about you. I ain't got nothing to do with this. It's all about you.
See, and I look at it like, yo, it's about me.
No, it's about them. I'm doing.
Nah, it's about them motherfuckers. You got a problem with me? That's your problem. Reply, say, I'm great.
I always try to treat people like how I want to be treated, man. So like I'm right off the bat, I'll be cool with everybody, man. Like, but there's just I'm very big on loyalty, man. So if I like, it's just how I size you up. You know what I mean? Like you do get that vibe. I was like, man, this dude has been a little bit too extra, man. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Stay away from him. You know what I mean? Like,
I gotta watch a little bit. Something, right?
He's talking himself up a little bit too much, man. We don't give a fuck about that. Like, let me stay away.
Are you made that one comment that made me look at you like,
right? And nobody else really caught it, but I caught it.
Yeah, I'm questioning your character now.
Yeah. But sometimes when you get that person like that, then you start looking at everybody else that's around them too, like,
don't nobody hear this shit?
You didn't hear what the fuck he just said?
Yeah. All y'all just cool with it. So everybody
right.
on the book over here, okay.
But that's why you always want to kind of act in a manner where like the people I gravitate to are the people that act in a manner where like they're not trying to make people feel uncomfortable around them or in their own skin, you know what I mean? So like I'm like, man, come on, you know, like the more the merrier, you know what I mean? Because I don't want people to feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You know, because that one bad vibe can affect the whole vibe in the whole room, you know what I mean?
I'm the opposite. I think every motherfucker is weird, so I spend most of my time in the house. I will pop up on occasion, but I'm gonna slide back to the crib.
Yeah, I'll talk to people, but you don't know when I'm uninterested because I do disrespectful shit like just get on my phone.
But this day and age, they don't take that as disrespect.
No, but I know it's totally disrespectful for me.
Right.
Because I'll be like, yeah, like I was saying. And I'll just get on my phone like, yeah, I don't motherfucking want to talk to you no more. Especially like with COVID was so beautiful because nobody could really be like, yo, what's up? How you doing? Like, they motherfucker had the mask on. We just look and you raise your eyebrows to like acknowledge a motherfucker, but you didn't say that.
I blame COVID for this attitude because once we started working from home, it was over with. We started working from home, and they taught me that I could order my groceries and get them delivered.
You hear me?
Again, like 30 pounds when I started working from home. I was like, I can't do this.
Because all you do is sit there and eat.
Smoking all day on the phone, talking with people at USAA about their bank accounts. I was like, look, I can't handle this. I did it for a year and a half, and then I had to go do something when I'm out and about.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
I came from a job doing something out and about that to constrict me, confine me behind a desk, and be, obligated to read like scripts and like,
I know them script
be
jobs.
super nice and like change my voice. Like it was cool. I could act professional and everything like that, man. It's just like,
it's
exhausting.
Exhausting. Guess what, man? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, look, man, he in his phone. He's sending shots.
No.
He was being rude.
He was. You were acting, and that was great.
So he was acting nice. He was acting professional. You was acting rude.
No, I didn't believe it at first, and then somebody got it close to me. That's why I would say, like, you don't never know how something feels until that shit hit you.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't give a fuck, for real. You really don't. You'd be like, yo, Missouri's flooded except for St. Louis. All right, well, fuck, I'm going to the mall. Like,
I'm trying to figure out how we got
problem. Huh?
How we get there?
That's how we got there. Because, like, and during COVID, Matt was learning about himself, and you got some people that didn't give a fuck until it hit them. And then when it hit them, they gave a fuck.
Gotcha. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I started back at the mall, part-time back at Bath & Body Works, and today was my first day. People suck still. Like,
they do.
I think it's worse now.
They just need to take a hot bath with one of those bath bombs. Sprinkle some petals on them.
I still and with now the store they do, they did this app now, and now they're doing mobile orders so people can order what they want and come in the store and pick it up. And so they stand in line, and then they be on. We got two different sides of the store. They will stand in this line and get up there and be like, I came to pick up a mobile order. I'm like, you got to go on the other side. And they get a whole attitude. Why the fuck you just started asking questions before you just stood in this raggedy ass line? And then you gonna get up here and get an attitude with me because I told you I can't help you. And today my first day, so I really don't know what the fuck you want because I can't even figure out how to find shit.
I think Texas has the worst people.
Nah. You just in Texas. I think everywhere.
Look, I've lived a lot of places.
No.
You're around the wrong people. If you met my people around here, they'll treat you just like their people.
Look, Matt,
it's a lot of suspect shit that's going around.
Man said, no, you get love, man.
Like a lot of suspect shit. You just be.
No, Matt said, yo, I'm disappointed in them. Because they didn't believe in us.
Maybe it's Fort Worth, Dallas people, but these motherfuckers out here. Whew.
But
you
God,
just gotta hang around with some more Mexicans. You'll be all right.
Get you some more Mexican friends.
Yeah. No, everybody's there right now.
I wouldn't have an issue hanging out with the Mexicans, but it's the Mexicans that approach me that don't speak a lickety of motherfucking English. What the fuck we gonna do?
We
can
find some shit to do now.
Like,
you put me on some new food or something?
Y'all homeboy had to come over here to tell me that you was interested because you don't speak no English.
Well,
you have to get on Google Translate.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind party with Mexicans. Y'all fun as a motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all fun as shit.
Super fun. Like real shit. My Mexican friends.
I just need to know what you're saying to me. That's all.
Hey, my Mexican friends, they party from like 6. And you ask them when the party's over, they be like, hey, when everybody leaves.
Never passed out.
Yeah.
Bro,
hey,
back in the day, man. Oh my God, man. These I'm talking about all-nighters.
Yeah, here's a question.
Every week. At least twice a week.
Here's a question. What's the wildest party you've been to?
Oh my.
Wildest party.
We could talk about anything on here.
Nah. You can talk about anything.
Relax, Matt. Relax.
Man,
as an
adult,
adult,
I don't know if I'm ready to unleash that chapter, little story of a chapter in my life.
Honestly,
it was a Halloween party, and it was like my freshman year in college, and we all dressed up as women.
What?
We all dressed up as women.
Okay.
It was like a big all the college homeboys, everything like that. We all dressed up as chicks. So all of the girls that we were close with in the dorms and stuff like that, they let us borrow. They lent us their dresses. And then we went to this other house party that was one of the neighboring universities, and it got pretty crazy.
You know what, man? Even though you a little seasoned, that's some white boy shit.
He know it.
Hey, Lucious,
right now, to eat better eyes. He said, "You know it."
Lucious knows some of my darkest moments. That ain't shit.
That was some real mayonnaise type shit right there. Like,
I just had a lit ass night where I had a house party and didn't know people were coming over, and woke up my door wide open.
I think one time I took a Xanax, man, and I woke up back at a friend's house, and I do not know what happened the whole night. So I'm asking everybody that I knew was at the party. I'm calling them. I'm like, hey, was I acting cool? Was I all right? He's like, yeah, bro, you were just in the kitchen the whole time, just drinking beer. I'm like, bro, are you sure? Like, I don't remember shit. And that's the most freakiest thing right there, man. You can't get back that last 8 or 9 hours of your life.
I know, like, being drunk. Like, there was a point where I had to check my phone and check my messages to make sure I ain't.
Of course, they get human interaction. But I went to HBCU, and it was homecoming week, and they had a fucking foam party.
Foam parties are fun.
When all the foam dissolved, about 1/3 of the motherfucking crowd were butt booty hole naked. I don't know what the fuck happened.
I went to a phone party. Went to one in Germany, and I had brand new Sean John jeans on and brand new all white Air Force Ones.
Oh, they were blue.
Ooh.
And man, those jeans bled so bad onto the forces, man. I had no choice but to throw them away. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, blue jean forces.
Right.
Fun, though. We got hella drunk. Somebody almost got tased in front of me. That was all those clothes back then.
Yeah, you had blue jean forces, my nigga. Like, yeah, blue jean forces.
Yeah, blue jean forces.
Pretty much, man.
Yo, the forces game was crazy. It's all right now, but it was not like it was in the mid 2000s.
Because of St. Louis.
Hey, I didn't say it wasn't because of St. Louis.
I'm just putting it out there.
Give me 2 per.
I'm just putting it out there, you know. Y'all wasn't checking for Air Force Ones before then.
I was.
I was.
Yeah.
I lived in New Orleans before I lived in Germany, so I was wearing Air Force Ones out there. Air Force Ones, Saucony's.
Reeboks.
Reeboks, we call them soldiers.
Yep.
Hell no. But Matt, guess what, man?
Renetta said,
What happened?
We got topics.
Boy, what?
I was thinking of a topic. I was thinking of a topic. I'm going to say it later after your topics.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
Look, I ain't got no real topics for real. I was on the fucking shade room and shit.
Oh, okay.
Because I ain't had time this week. Hold on. Let me see. TikTok user reveals the secret meaning behind the upside down pineapple on cruise ships. Do y'all know about the upside? Who's been on a cruise?
On a cruise?
Yeah.
I haven't.
Gmo? You have?
I haven't. I have not.
You haven't? Lane, you been on a cruise?
No.
Okay. So if you ever go on a cruise and somebody puts an upside down pineapple on their door.
Does that mean they're a swinger or something?
Yes, that's exactly what it means. That means they're a swinger.
Oh, you talking about that guy that was talking about the pineapples when he was telling that story?
Yeah.
So is that an invitation to open the door or like hey, knock on this door?
I don't know. It just means you're a swinger. I don't know.
Matt trying to get the details.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, like, how? So who do you know?
I always want to know what not to do.
Belong to, like, okay.
Hey, that's wild, man.
That's like a story. It was this girl on TikTok. She said she fucked around and was her first time dating a couple, and they invited her to a Halloween party. And she said it was a guy sitting there that was kind of, being creepy and stepping up to her. And the guy that she was dating, him and his wife came up, and he was like, "Oh, newbie." You know what I'm saying? And she said, my dumb ass thought he was talking about Nubian queen, but he was telling them that I was a newbie. I was at a fucking swingers party. I look up at everybody doing shit. I was like, oh, no.
I wouldn't know what to do if I walked into a situation like that.
Walk right the fuck back out?
No, you don't walk out.
I'd be like a deer in headlights at first, a deer in headlights, and you're looking at something gross, but you can't look away because
I'm going to say it's interesting. You cannot look away.
Right, but my thing is, I would be stern, just like.
Would you be offended?
No. I'm not offended at none of the shit they do. I'm just gonna watch.
Right, I'm just gonna watch. Like, just don't think that I'm finna engage. But
I'll be watching like this.
No, I'm telling you, I have been there, but you watch. You literally just watch. Yeah. But it'd be some interesting shit because I've been to one where this girl I was friends with college. She was pure mayonnaise, and she was flogged. She was like, "You can come." I had never been to one of those parties, and she literally got on the thing, and the guy flogged her, and it was like, "You willingly just got up here for this man to beat your ass," but she loved it. This other room, they had like the electric little wand thingy with like the electrocute you and stuff like that, and he was putting it over her body and stuff like that. And another lady was laying on there, yeah, it was interesting. I watched all that shit.
If you can look at the faces as they realize some adult shit. Yeah, I'm looking at later Matt's faces.
No, like the phone was upstairs, but when you went downstairs, like they had rooms and they were doing shit in those rooms.
So the crazy thing I went to was like a college party.
Right.
The different rooms were, you know, like you had the little weed room where they had like strobe lights and weird shit.
That ain't nothing like that, Luke.
And I think I was probably like one of the only black people there. But maybe I was looking. I was intrigued.
Like, is it a sign that you wear like I'm here to look, not touch? Like, how do they know don't try?
I didn't take no clothes off. Jesus. You know, I didn't take no clothes off. I literally was fully dressed the whole time, and I just watched.
You didn't have no dude like looking at you, breathing hard, or anything like that.
I didn't pay attention to them because I was too busy looking at the shit that was happening in front of me. So
I'll be looking for the. I'll be looking where I can swap my shoes up, like the bowling alley.
Give me something skid resistant, please.
I'll take my shoes
I need to go one size smaller in a situation like this.
I can't go to no shit like that, man.
I would feel dirty just leaving out.
Just feel dirty.
Just
when I tell you though, like after that I started looking up shit just to see how people got off into it, because like, you know, this is really like.
It's some clubs down here. Like, it's some clubs.
So when people talk about being like into the dominatrix life and the sub and the dom, like this was truly true life shit that was happening. And I was just like, wow. She's like, yeah, that's my dom. And I, you know, but the fucked up part, it ain't gonna fucked up, but the crazy part about all this was like she was in college, but I got out the Air Force and she was in school with me because she was a veteran. But the guy who she was in love with that was flogging her was still in the military. He was a captain. So like, you know, it was interesting. I'm telling you.
Hey, look here. I've been to some parties. I got invited to a swingers party and I had a show, and I was upset because I didn't get to go to the swingers party. But
so if you went, would you swing or would you just watch?
Hey. Yeah, never know.
But you have to have a significant other to swing, right? Or can you be single and be a swinger?
I think it depends on the rules of the parties. Because we have a club here that's a swingers club, but like a woman can go there single.
But the man has to bring.
But the man has to come as a couple.
You're reading too much. You read too much about this.
No, it's actually it's an actual club over here in Illinois that people go to. That it's literally like that. Yeah. And my cousin used to
where in Illinois is this?
East St. Louis, bro.
No. Where was PT?
East St. Louis?
But I don't think PT's was literally in East. It's not.
PT's.
Where exactly is PT's?
I can't tell you where exactly it is, but
it's a place. It's called PT's, but it's literally a swingers club. And my cousin used to go all the time.
Man, I'll go in there and lose my fucking mind. I got a girlfriend and everything. Like, yo, we are not going to PT. We're not.
I couldn't do it, man. Like, I'm not.
I don't think I'm there.
Look here, I'm trying to have a good time, man. You only live once.
I ain't a big girl yet. I ain't ready.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of shy.
Don't take me there.
I'm trying to some shit is interesting to watch and read up on. You know.
Well, I mean, just hearing about some of the shit that people do, I don't know if I'm ready to see it. Some of that shit.
As an adult.
And I thought I was nasty, but
you watch porn, correct?
Nasty. You said what?
I said you watch porn, right?
You say, don't worry, we not going.
She need to shut up.
Just get this out here.
Ew, no.
But I would say, now being in a relationship, I wouldn't want to go. But at that time, I was single as fuck. I was like, I want to see everything.
If you single, I am walking with my pants to my knees, just walking around like, what can I see? Ooh. Shit.
Right now, I went to a male review in college and got disgusted. Like, I don't think I could.
Ooh. Oh, you pie now.
I got you male strippers.
I wasn't even, but it wasn't even the male strippers. It was how the bitches was acting over the male strippers.
Hold on. So look here.
Bitches. I said bitches, and I meant
bitches. No. You said it. You're good. If
I
said it, it'll be a problem.
Okay.
Look here. I've always wondered what the hell women go to male reviews for. So please, have you been to a male review, Ray?
No.
You've been to a male review, Big Lana. Talk to me. Tell me what a male review is like.
It was the most mediocre ass show. You know what I'm saying?
What is this?
A male review.
A male strip club.
A male strip show.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
That was fun.
I don't know if you'll go to it, Matt. I would never go to them. Yeah.
But it wasn't I'd rather go see a bitch. They do tricks and shit. It's not too many tricks. Cause he wasn't on a pole, there wasn't no shit like that. The guy in the grand finale had this thing where he fucked half a melon filled with whipped cream, which is cool, but his dick was 2 colors. I was over it.
Oh, okay.
But
we gotta stop you there. I'm not fucking who? What did he fuck?
So
some kind of melon. A small watermelon.
Let me be dead honest. I've had an experience, man. So I used to run my own little bartending service, right? Do private parties and stuff like that. And I ended up getting this gig at this party hall or dance hall that you could rent out. It's usually people rent it out for quinceañeras and wedding receptions. But this party was a lady rented out the hall. She owned an adult lingerie and toy store somewhere here in San Antonio. But she brought out all the girls and everything like that, and she hired male strippers from Dallas to come down to San Antonio. And I didn't know what kind of party it was. That's not in the paperwork when you say you're gonna go bartend somewhere. And but it ended up being male strippers walking around naked and stuff like that, man. And they'll come up to the bar and naked, and I'm like, dude, what? It's going on, man. And then the next thing I do, the women were all over the strippers, and they're doing stuff, and they had an MC there, huh?
Isn't it gross? These women,
they're smacking the women in the face, and it was crazy, bro. No, it was crazy.
No, it was the old
she's really
women.
Going for it. They had the girls sucking the strippers' dicks, everything like that.
But these were old ladies, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It was everything that you were saying. But these bitches were 50s.
They're all females. So when I saw that, I was like, man, females are worse than men.
They are.
Ain't no man gonna go do that in a bunch of group of men.
Right. It was just I was really sitting there bitches was finna fight to who could put the money in the nigga booty crack, because that's where his goddamn thong was, because he was fucking the goddamn melon. It was just bad. It was bad. I felt dirty.
It was crazy, man. I was like, bro, there's a different world out here, man.
It was horrible.
All right.
It wasn't
like that room stink.
It looked like the room stink.
Hey, well, I was just saying, they use that place for that, and like I said, they have quinceañeras and wedding receptions. You know what I mean? So they got
you never looked at that place the same.
Yeah, they got quinceañera 4 days from now. They got a little sticky spot. Hey, mommy, what is this?
We gotta clean this shit up for the reception.
Somebody spilled some syrup on the floor.
Hell yeah. Abuelita's shoe getting stuck to the floor and shit.
That's because Abuelita was at the damn performance 4 days ago. She ain't fooling nobody.
Probably. It was all different ages too. It
was just yucky. And I know this sounds so fucking sexist, but it makes sense when people do it over women. It just didn't feel right.
Yeah, women know how to be sexy.
It was real raunchy.
Yeah, they were so fucking masculine when they're hey, bring that dick here. Damn, lady.
Oh,
they were, yeah.
You exposing people.
Oh, overly aggressive and shit. I was just like,
Yeah, that shit was.
It was crazy. Yeah, they were very, very thirsty females. Very thirsty.
Thirsty ain't the word.
Yeah.
Can you think about what the fuck he doing with that two-tone? He's a male prostitute, basically, lady.
He don't give a fuck. He's a male prostitute.
I ain't talking about him. I'm talking about her.
Like how do the ladies hype themselves up for those parties? Like the first the 2 to 3 hours before a party like that. Are they taking shots? Are they like?
I don't know, because I went to go see a
because you devalue dick. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, y'all do that for
a dude showing his dick on OnlyFans. It's not gonna get the same reception as a girl that shows whatever on OnlyFans.
It's just like when you get unsolicited dick pics. You don't be asking for that shit.
Yeah.
That shit is not cute.
It's not at all. And like my thing is, y'all don't even put no oil on it. You just send it to me rusty and wrong. What the fuck?
I don't think those pics are ever unsolicited. You know what I mean?
They are unsolicited.
No. Hear me out. Us men, we read everything almost wrong that y'all give us. You know what I mean? So if they didn't feel some type of comfort that you gave them to give them the balls to go do that, that's on y'all.
No. Because you wake up to that shit, you be like, what? I didn't say shit last night, but good night. I'm going to sleep. I don't want to wake up. That didn't say good night. I'm thinking of your dick. Good night. I'm dreaming of your dick. That didn't say any of that shit. That just said
somebody that you said good night to. How about the niggas that just drop it in your inbox?
That's what I'm saying. Like, so a lot of guys read shit wrong. You know what I mean?
It ain't nothing to me.
That ain't my fault that your ass is illiterate. You can't understand.
You say hey.
Not my fault.
I say hey. And then you drop dick. Like
they must really like you though.
The fuck?
Master Dick Pic King. He's a I can't fuck with him, man.
Cause I know if I just send you some pictures of my titties, you're gonna be fine.
They don't love that shit.
I just don't want a picture of your, I just don't want a picture of your dick.
Dicks aren't cute. Let's just put that out there. They are not motherfucking attractive.
Excuse me?
Pussies ain't attractive. Like that shit is not cute.
I'm not gonna say dick is not attractive.
It's not attractive.
And when it's attached to the person I like, hey,
that's a difference.
That dick is amazing.
But just
different. How do you make something that's not attractive?
Because when I'm attracted to somebody, it's more on a mental and spiritual and emotional connection. And once you get there, like they could be ugly as a motherfucker. It'd be like, oh, baby, you so handsome.
You must be more of a lights off type person.
No, I'm on lights on.
All right.
Yeah, you gotta have lights on.
I want lights on. We gonna have candles. We gonna have music. We gonna do all this shit.
And, I mean,
I like lights off. I like lights off. It's like one less.
Lights off.
Why not?
I want to see the stupid shit. I want to laugh at you. Why are you making that face? Like I want to have fun.
No. Because I want to do what we mutually came together to do. I want to roll back over and fall asleep. I don't want to have to take the extra step of turning off the light.
No,
you
man.
Know what I mean?
You sound like a motherfucker to tell you I love you after the first encounter. So.
Right, like it's just one time.
Yeah, like the first time I had to see with the lights on.
Like we're not trying this again because you just said roll over and go to sleep. Like
that's what I'm like, damn.
The love making lights off, but like eventually we're taking a shower, afterwards, and we're waking up and stuff like that.
Who taking a shower after?
You're doing it wrong.
You're over here being bitter. I'm not taking the moment.
You doing it wrong. Your wife gonna
tell you. Y'all finished? You taking a shower?
I'll take a shower.
Nah, you're supposed to get a power nap and jump the fuck back in.
Yeah,
what are you doing,
we
man?
don't want our son to run in here, jump on us, and we smelling like sex, and that'd be kind of weird,
No, we talking about some random shit.
It's from the earth.
Like, yo, you got a family.
No, we jump in the shower.
It's from the earth. He can smell sex.
Yeah. Lord. Boy, I'm so glad to take off mask. I'm like, boy, I smell like, my mustache smell like pussy, bro.
I'm just gonna hope the kid don't find the rag. Man, you talking about taking a whole full-blown shower?
Yeah, we're playing rock paper scissors.
Rag right here.
Oh, get the rag.
We resorted to the rag too. You know what I mean? But we like taking showers.
Okay, I mean, go. Hey,
Yeah,
take a shower before.
Eventually, I'm gonna take a shower.
Eventually.
But see, here, this is my thing. Because if it's good, yeah, we can stop. We can take a shower. But if I want it again, I'm gonna get it again. So we're gonna keep on taking motherfucking showers.
Yeah,
but you can get it in the shower too.
See, now I'm sensitive. I can't have no water up in there, so that don't work. Okay.
Yeah, we ain't trying. You ain't trying to concoction.
I ain't trying to see my doctor about 3 days. I can't.
Can we knock the myth that shower sex is cool? Because everybody don't like the water at the same temperature.
I like mine scalding.
Yes, shower sex is not like movies make it seem like that shit is cool and fun and comfortable. That shit is uncomfortable as fuck. I gotta try to make sure I don't slip. I gotta
hit your head on a wall. I
make sure we don't get no water in my head. No, nigga, no.
Make sure I don't get no water inside of me. That ain't gonna turn out right.
Back in my youth, it was dope.
Was it?
Back in your youth, fucking in the corner, all that shit was fun.
Somebody was cold. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I don't like being
back in your youth. How old were you, man?
Then, so the time.
How old are you now?
I'm 38 now, and
he talking about 21, 22.
Yeah, I feel the back in the youth.
I want to say the best, sexually active years for me was probably like 25 to
30?
Like 30. You know, because I've been with my wife right now for like 12 years. You know what I mean? So it was definitely like the first few years after I was out of the military. You know what I mean?
I think I go through spurts because like college, it was great. Then it was fucking mediocre. But then tell me if you're like this, right? It's great at the age that we're at now, but we don't have time for the mediocre shit. So if it's not going to be A1, we just rather just not do it at the fuck off. Just, you know.
Yeah. Now like they have the perfect sex, especially if you have a partner. All the stars have to be online.
Well, it's harder when you don't have a partner because it's like, I got options. I just don't like the fucking options. I just, no, thank you.
I think right now, if I was single, I think I would have a rough time being single. You know what I mean? Because I moved past that that stage of my life where you want to try to impress everybody. You know what I mean? I always used to dress nice and always care about how I smell. So I'll be spending my money on colognes and stuff like that. Like now, like at this time, hey, this it is what it is. This is what you get. I'm not trying to impress you. Like,
that's what's work. That works for older women. Like, older women don't want to deal with all the tag shit. Like, we good.
Well, especially since I don't approach people. So if you approach me, I know that you're interested. So I'm not going to try to play this role because, nigga, you came to me. So you finna get all this.
I want to know. I should say I don't talk to people. I'm never going to be the one to say something.
I'm not going to approach no man. Mm-mm.
So you come talking to me. And if I like what I see, we're going to keep these conversations going. And if these conversations keep going how I want it to go, you getting all of it.
Yeah. Look, you young women could never.
You getting all of it, and I'm going to cook for you too. Come on.
Man, what? I might grease your scalp.
Look, what you want to eat, baby? You want macaroni and cheese and fried chicken? I will cook us dinner. We will have a great ass dinner.
We're gonna do it again.
Yeah, well, we had a dick slinging contest. Now look at it. They like, yo, I'll cook you. Look here.
Because the crazy shit is, guys, as a woman, when you get to this age, it's so rare to find decent. I ain't even gonna say good. It's so rare to find fucking decent.
Like at this point now, with my boyfriend, I cook on a regular. On the weekends, I'm cooking breakfast on Sunday mornings and Saturday mornings. He getting fucking pancakes, grits, bacon, eggs, toast.
Man, what? You gonna get your back rubbed? What the fuck? I'll get you a manicure.
This is the shit.
But you have to earn that. You gotta earn that shit. Niggas these days, they just ain't earning too much of nothing.
I'm at that age. Like, come on.
You earn them.
I am the table dudes coming up to you.
I don't get that crazy. I don't get those questions.
Yeah.
What do you bring to? I don't really get the what do you bring to the table questions.
Basically, they want you to sell yourself to them, and they probably ain't got half the shit they need.
Because the one thing you can't tell me, I'm self-sufficient. I've been doing this a long time.
You like cheese in your eggs.
Little parsley sprinkled on top. Shit.
You want some cheddar cheese or some American cheese? Like what cheese you want on your eggs? You know, I have to know what you like so I can make sure the refrigerator stocked. So when I wake up,
Monterey Jack in there, you know
we doing biscuits and gravy.
No, you realize that I'm taping, right? What you doing?
Like we gotta have that conversation so I can make sure I got it in the refrigerator. So when I wake up on that following morning, I'm bringing you breakfast as long as you did what I needed you to do the night before.
Hey, look here.
Velveeta,
shells and cheese.
Ew.
Ew.
In the eggs?
Velveeta?
In the eggs?
Man, them motherfuckers used to make the best grilled cheese. I'm talking about the block.
No, I don't egg. I'm sorry, they remind me too much of government cheese.
I don't give a fuck what it remind you of. It was Velveeta though.
Sweetheart, I don't buy Velveeta in my house, so we're not getting no Velveeta.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like I've never purchased.
I don't care how bougie you are.
Velveeta ain't bougie.
It's not real cheese. I'm not using Velveeta. I don't use Velveeta in my macaroni.
I'm not
using it on the eggs. I'm not buying Velveeta in my house.
Velveeta ain't even a cheese.
This is the reason why I like doing this shit live.
This is crazy. Like someone mentioned Velveeta, and y'all about to lose y'all's mind.
Because see, this is the thing.
I love it.
Velveeta comes in handy. Don't get me wrong. It's a shortcut to a lot of shit, but it's a cheese product. It's not even a fucking cheese.
I don't buy Velveeta at
all. I like
all.
Velveeta. You get a big can of chili and get a block of Velveeta, and you.
That's how it makes the little dip.
Yeah.
It comes in handy, but it's a cheese product. It's not. It's not cheese.
It's unhealthy as shit. Let's just say that.
Like I like cheese. I'm not gonna say I'm a connoisseur, but I like cheese.
Yeah, I don't fuck with cheese.
You like
going to the fancy supermarkets and getting the cheese samples.
See, I'm bougie. Like if you sit there, we ordering like at Subway or something, you say you want American cheese, I'm gonna turn my lip up at you. You ain't gonna get no provolone.
I don't care what you put on your sandwich. Whatever floats your boat.
You ain't gonna get that provolone.
Just know what's in my refrigerator is what I like.
Speaking of sandwich, favorite sandwich place.
Right now, making waffle mix from scratch, biscuits.
I do my waffles and pancakes. I don't know how to make biscuits though. I ain't even gonna lie, but everything else from scratch.
Look, he over here sizing y'all up.
He ain't ready. I ain't worried about it.
Maybe you can join my team. You know,
my favorite sandwich spot right now is Jersey Mike's.
I was just going to say that.
I fucking love that place.
I like Jimmy John's.
No, you need to go to Jersey Mike's.
No, I'll get Jimmy John's.
Jimmy John's is for the peasants. Jersey Mike's where it's at, man.
But
Jersey Mike's is the shit.
It depends on what type of sandwich. Because sometimes I want a Panera sandwich. Sometimes I want nukes. But Jersey Mike's, like out of the Jimmy John's, Subway and shit, is definitely Jersey Mike's and then Jimmy John's.
I get the Sub Club, the number 8 Mike's Way. No, I like the vinegar and the oil.
I don't know, girl.
Who is this nigga?
So the number 8 is what my boyfriend get. I do a number 7. I do turkey and provolone on my wheat bread. I do not like it Mike's Way because they put too much fucking vinegar and oil on that shit.
You know what? I can't lie though, because I do like Jimmy John's because I'll fuck around and get the gargantuan, and that'll last me for like 3 meals. So that's dope. But Jersey Mike's, I always get the big kahuna cheesesteak.
Where you go to Jersey Mike's here, I know for sure after 4 o'clock, you get the 2 giants about one half off. After 4 o'clock.
Well, see, it's just me, right? I don't have nobody to buy a joint sandwich with.
You better give it to them kids.
You try to make it seem like it's sad, but in your face,
like you better
I love it. I ain't even gonna say it. I'm not saying.
You like, yo, I don't got nobody, but
I love
don't give a fuck.
I fucking love it. Because I'm the single friend. Everybody else around me, they have people, but they always got issues with their people. And they tend to vent a lot to me. And it's just like, do I even want that shit? Like, I understand it's good times, but I don't even want to have to deal with nobody else emotional or nothing. I'm still trying to balance this shit out. Because I found out I'm crazy as a motherfucker.
I mean, it ain't always bad.
I'm a little off.
As long as you're
and
aware.
Sometimes when your friends call to vent about the problems, sometimes it don't even be that motherfucker. It
don't be that big, and they just call it an event because it ain't gonna be enough for them to leave. My best friend had to teach me that, because I was getting mad, and then I came to her like, "Bitch, stop talking to me about this shit if you ain't finna leave," because she's married, and she was like, "Well, I never call you because I'm about ready to leave. I just need a motherfucking vent. I need to be able to say whatever the hell I want to say and then get through my day." Shit, okay. I'll talk shit with her.
Nah, but I don't hear no gossip. Leave me alone.
That ain't gossip.
But it is gossip. I don't want to hear that shit. Like, I don't know people. I don't know how to judge them. All I know is
it's not gossip because it's your best friend.
Who is this with this question?
Bust your window crazy. I'm playing your phone. I don't. So, guys, this is my thing. I'm not gonna do neither one of those. I'm gonna fuck with your mental. I'm not gonna destroy your property. I don't do that because I don't plan on you to destroy mine. But if you fuck with me mentally, I'm gonna fuck you up. It's a promise.
So,
it's a promise. I'm gonna learn you. I'm gonna learn you your maneuvers and everything. I'm gonna use that shit against you. I'm gonna fuck you up.
But if I get to the point where I gotta bust your windows, I'm not busting your windows. I'm not gonna bust your windows.
I'm not busting your windows.
But I'm gonna find other ways to fuck up your car.
I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm going
to be the windows.
You're gonna feel this because this is my biggest thing. Again, I don't step to men, men step to me.
Okay, what would warrant this treatment?
I'm gonna tell you. This is my thing.
I'm the person who walks by the house and touches the hood of the car to make sure it's hot and see if it's hot.
I don't step to men. I allow men to step to me. So if you're not ready for whatever the fuck ever when you step to me, leave me the fuck alone. I was doing very good in my little corner, off by myself. But I'm also a vocal person. I'm gonna let you know about 2 or 3 times previous. Hey, I don't like this, or this makes me feel some type of way, or whatever. But if you keep on going, but you just won't leave me the fuck alone, I may have to show you something. Depending.
What's the craziest thing you've done, Matt? As a man, because like people be like, "Yo, I had to stop fucking with old girl because she was crazy." So like, women get the stigma that like they're half crazy but half knowing what the fuck they're doing.
Man,
but dude,
you want crazy fucked up?
Crazy fucked up. He had to breathe.
All right.
Right.
This is a hard story for him to tell.
All right. So there's one chick I was messing with, and we had mutual friends, and that's kind of how we got together. This was I want to say after I got back from the Marine Corps.
That's crazy enough, right?
And she ended up getting pregnant, and I was not in a point in my life, like my head was real fucked up, I was also trying to like get a contracting job to go overseas too, so I told her like, hey, like let's like we made a decision, like we weren't gonna go forward, you know what I mean? Little did I know she scheduled that appointment on my birthday and still expected us to be together. And so yeah, that's the craziest situation that I've had as far as like someone doing something on purpose, like to get back at me mentally. And I still think about that shit every day on my every birthday.
Okay, ladies.
Yeah.
Hey, women can be vicious, yo.
Very.
Yeah, women can be very.
Yeah, I don't hear y'all talking now.
You were just telling your story.
Oh, you were telling your story. I mean,
like all the air went out the room over there.
No, I mean, I know that I'm an emotional person, right? So I know that I have a bunch of walls and everything built up. I'm very, 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 very selective. So when it comes to me letting you in and you still play around and fucked up, now you got to feel the wrath. I mean, like, shit. The fuck?
See, like, a little bit more like detail into that situation. Like, when I found out, like, we had already kind of like stopped talking. You know what I mean? But like, the way she was kind of explaining, like, hey, well, like, okay, we're gonna do this appointment, whatever, la la la. I find, she knows my birthday because she's known me for a few years already. And so I'm like, hey, is there like another day? Like, what the hell? And well, you better show up for the appointment. You got to pay for it, la la la. I handle my business, everything like that. It's like, well, my stepmom is gonna be there, and her stepmom was a dyke, because her mom, switched sides or whatever. And like, I was scared of her, bro, because she did not like me at all, And I knew she was gonna be there. So I was like, oh my god. And at this time, I had already met somebody.
You did something to her.
No. I just I broke up with her before I even found out that that had even happened. You know what I mean?
You did something to her. Ray, what was the worst thing you done?
What?
I was asking Ray, what's the worst thing because I got mine.
The worst thing I have done. I don't know. I'm thinking through the list of things.
You trying to measure them?
In a way.
Look here. I have
this is when you put in a disclaimer. Do not try this at home.
No, because I fucked around. I was talking to a guy. He claimed all this time, Ray, that he was single. Well, I found out about his girlfriend. And that they go to Nana's house every Sunday for dinner. So I went through his Facebook and I found his uncle. And about a month and a half later, guess who popped up at Nana's house? For Sunday dinner.
For Sunday dinner.
Who's Nana?
Grandmother. It's a boiler. Nana. His.
Boy, look, she over speaking Spanish and everything. Mm-hmm. Look at her trying to get a point across.
His. Yeah, don't screw with me. Leave me alone. Because you could have left me alone. It'd have been really easy.
If I get mad enough, I'm not showing up to nobody's house. I might show up to your house.
Me and his uncle.
I might show up to your house. I'm not busting the windows out your car. Now,
no.
I might slice your tires.
Would distance come into play in deciding whether or not to go over to the house or not?
With what distance? Fuck nah.
No. Distance doesn't play. I'll tell you how much distance doesn't play a part. So the guys I'm dating now, we used to date years ago, like before I went into the military. And he still remembers the night. But we were supposed to hang out. We were supposed to get together. I went out. I got drunk. He stays a good 30 plus minutes from me. I drove to his house because he wouldn't answer the phone. I went and touched the hood of his car because I was trying to see was that bitch hot or cold so I could know what my next step was.
Should I snap or not?
Right. And then I called. He wouldn't answer, so I cursed him out. Told him whoever he was fucking with. Then, since his car was cold and he didn't answer, that's when I started banging on the door. I don't care where you stay. I've also had the times where I've rolled past there and he stays on like a dead end. He's staying in an apartment complex on a dead end. I done literally rode around there and looking for his car. And I done cut my lights off and did a U-turn and rolled back out there, bitch.
Baby, I stay gassed up. Ready to roll.
Sometimes you have to make trips.
That's too much. Like men, I don't know. Maybe
you asked a question. I just gave you an answer.
I'm gonna ask a question.
We like playing the guessing game.
I need to get all my ducks in a row.
We'll guess, sitting on the couch, smoking a blunt, and wonder about that shit. We're not gonna go drive across town and go look for cars or anything.
I am, because when I ask you the question, I need to already know the answer to see if you lie about the question that I asked.
I'm sorry, but the person I'm with is just He done popped up in my house. I didn't answer my phone. That nigga popped up in my house.
See, I be chilling, man. I ain't finna do none of that. Like,
you ask the craziest shit. That's not.
I get it.
It's nothing I do on a regular, but
no, because it's good for like people to hear because they understand. Like, I ain't the only one that ever thought about doing that.
Oh yeah.
Because my thing is, leave me the fuck alone. Like, I be chilling. If y'all could see me in my house on the regular, I giggling, laughing, writing in my journal, listening to music, dancing the fuck around here. I be straight. So if you coming through to break up my energy, you need to be on your game. Don't be playing.
I would just say the Raynetta now isn't the Raynetta that I was.
Oh no, but I'm gonna still do some shit.
Yeah, because like this other guy, so this other guy, I literally, so at one point in time, you could set the phones to text. You can set the time on a Samsung and text at any time.
Yeah, mine too. I can do it on mine.
So I've been an iPhone for a while, but I remember this time.
I got both. Yeah,
I ran through the messages. His ass was asleep. I screenshot him and sent them to myself. Erased this message to myself. About 3 days later, I set them messages to go off about 3:45 in the morning. And I sent him the screenshots of his conversations with other women. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. And the following morning, I woke up and blocked them.
Yeah. Or see, I don't do the block thing because I have two phones, so I talk to Samsung people on Samsung and iPhone on iPhone. I want you to see that I opened your message and I looked the fuck at it and I closed it and I didn't respond. I want you to feel that.
The silent method is
responding and piss me off.
I'm gonna silence the fuck out of your ass. I'm gonna let you call my phone. I'm not gonna shoot it to voicemail. I'm gonna let you hear that it's going the fuck through, and I'm not answering.
I'm just gonna block it.
The silent method is a big hit to the ego because you don't know, like, you have no control. You know what I mean? Because you're always trying to like pre-narrate your story or the situation.
See, my perk is I was raised with guys. Like it was me and my cousins. I was raised with guys. I know what get under y'all skin. And I'm gonna try to do it every motherfucking chance I get. Every chance.
I don't know what I picked up bad habits in the past. Because my dad was always like faithful to my mom, and my mom was always like that one to sacrifice me.
Because it's an adrenaline rush.
Like
it's an adrenaline rush. Y'all do shit when y'all scared.
You mean men?
Yeah.
As far as what?
No, I wouldn't. Not when we're scared. I think what it is.
Some motherfuckers don't get scared.
I think what it is, especially when men are younger. This is pretty much how I felt. I didn't have a lot on the line, so it wasn't so much being scared. Is men when we're younger, in that when we have our wolf mentality, we're opportunistic. And that's at least how I was.
I'm sorry, man. Hold on, Lou. Who the fuck is this?
This is the homie, DJ. This is Havoc. He's a rapper. He's a fan of the show.
I mean, shit, I got kids. I can't knock nobody for having kids.
Let's say I don't have kids. And I am just getting to this point of this is my first situation of dealing with somebody with kids.
Oh, he has children?
He has one.
Lucious, you got kids?
No.
And
my girlfriend has one.
Let's just say this weekend was his sister's wedding, and she showed up with the kids.
Oh, okay.
It's gonna happen sooner or later.
It happens, man.
Hey, Lucious, after high school, did you date Crystal Mack?
Hey, look here. We're not talking about high school. That was like even if I dated a young lady, what would it do for her? We talking about it now. Like, I'm a whole star out here, Matt. Let me go ahead and give you my rundown. Like, I've been doing comedy for 9 years. I've been working in a place for 15. And Crystal Mack was back in like Bama. That was 2000, 2001, 2002. Like, why are we talking about her?
I don't know. I don't know why I just thought about that.
Hey man, you need to stop thinking about that.
Sorry. It was a random thought. I apologize.
Yeah. I'm out here living, man. I got a new girlfriend, and She's amazing.
You were in the army though, right?
Huh?
You went in the army?
No,
Air Force.
You were Air Force?
Yeah.
My two little brothers in the Air Force.
Why are you asking Matt how many kids is too many?
How many kids is too many for a woman though? I mean, depending on the woman, one could be too many. Shit.
You know when you talking to a woman and she states how many kids she got, like that's the opening conversation type shit.
Yeah.
She feels in her mind she has too many kids.
Oh no. I just always put it out there just for I have 2 children. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, to put it out there, but some people like put it out there it's like an iceberg.
Nah. See, you know what? I used to do that shit, and then I had to learn, like, bro, my kids don't define me. Let me start my icebergs with me, and then when we start conversation, we can go on to that. A lot of women feel because they have kids and because they're a mother, that's what the fuck they are. Oh, I'm a mom. Yeah. Nah, I'm a fucking introvert who like to be extrovert sometimes, and I like Jack. Like, nah, this is me. Yeah. The kids just add to the profile. They don't make me who the fuck I am. No, I was this person previous to kids. So. Yeah.
You answer that later.
I really don't buy fruit snacks in the house, but I got some yogurt and granola that you
can eat your kids.
I mean, we like to share. It's not a big deal.
Let me peel a couple apples.
You know, I got some asparagus.
He already told you he want biscuits from scratch, Lena.
I make shit from scratch, but I like my green.
Oh, he don't like your yogurt.
See, that's how I know your semen probably nasty as a motherfucker.
Okay, all right, y'all. Yeah, hey, y'all getting disgusting.
Right. You probably don't even drink water, do you?
Hey, look here. Before we find that out, hey, later, what are your social media handles?
You can catch me up. See? Tired ass semen. Your shit probably
you need water.
Thick and motherfucking sour. You can catch me on Facebook at Elena Hewlett and Instagram is Lena Dane.
Facebook, Matt Atkins.
You said what?
Matt Atkins, Facebook.
No, he gotta say that shit himself, Lena.
That's what he said.
Yeah, that's what I said.
No. I cut him off so he can say it clear.
You can catch me on Facebook, Matt Atkins.
Instagram, Twitter.
That's it. I'm not big on social media like that, man.
Nothing.
He said Pornhub. Right.
I'm trying to get the homie up, man. I'm trying to get the followers.
I got the fucking
truth. I cannot.
Okay. Right now, what you got? For the 100th time.
Raynetta Byers on Facebook, Mahogany_Ray on Instagram, and at Royal Pettiness on Twitter.
Hey,
I love that name.
Hey, later, no.
I've been waiting for that for the longest. I haven't heard that in so long.
And we appreciate everybody for joining us. 100 episodes. It's a big thing, right? It's a big thing.
It's huge. It's a huge thing.
It's a huge commitment that you made, that those of us who showed up for the most times, you know.
Yeah, it's you've been consistent.
Hey. Hey, follow Mr. Nasty Time. Mr. Nasty Time.
Shut this damn down.
What you call me sugar?
Mr. Nasty Time.
Shut this down.
Call me sugar.
You can find me on Facebook at Lucious Williams and on Instagram at King Lucious the Great. This is the Lucious and Friendz show.
Wait a minute, pause. What happened to GR8? You don't spill it out no more.
Oh, okay. You can find me on
We got
Twitter
to the 100th episode and you don't do it no more.
What did he say? How was it? GR?
GR. Fuck both of y'all. Black women will tear you down and laugh with you, and then
can't have shit, man. Can't have shit, man.
Yeah, black women are the worst. As far
hey, that's how Mexican families are, bro.
They sneak that joke in, boy. That should hurt your feelings a little bit.
Shit exciting.
Gangster.
we keep it exciting.
Yeah, you got the pistol in your belt, but they hurt your feelings so much. You finna go cry.
They want to throw salt on everything, man.
Yeah.
You want to pull it out and just take everybody out.
What you talking to, Lucious is a podcast on YouTube. Check that shit out. The black women are roasting me. I love black women because they keep you honest.
Accountable.
Right now, thank you. Matt, thank you. Pandemic Proof Lou, thank you. This is Lucious Williams and Friends podcast, episode 100.
Eastside.
Have a great week.
Hey, shout out to buddy Eastside.
Cowboys won today.
Fuck the Cowboys.
Won today. Fuck.